Sunsets in this bullshit, full clips, and gear to combat fear with my peers. The stress affects the physical, so I train for the game and lift, and shed blood for the weak while the meek shed tears. Fuck screen cheers, confetti and bright lights, walking in the steps of my master, shooting the gift. The Lord gets pissed when I pray for the get a wish. Chains and things, money and power could never uplift. I flip the script, roll a spliff, then read a page. Write a rhyme, sip the fifth, then load the gauge. I live life unpaid, completely insane, with every social thought against my brain. I maintain in the evil to have a backwards existence. The devil's punishment is severe when late for attendance. In the gates of hell, for what it's worth, I'm armed from the feet to the teeth as the Lord's curse. I smoke a bullet in the elevate. Then I eat it, get it, and say my decibel. I see the blood for the elevate. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not wonder that I smoke a bullet in the elevate. Because our wages of sin is death now.
Nah, because everybody, like we talk about, everybody got their hands in the cookie jar. They're making money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
so to if you could play the racist game if you want, but
it's
you're cutting yourself out of money.
Yeah, it's class here.
You know what I mean? You can say, okay, I'm only gonna fuck with black people. Just your pool is just shrunk that big.
Right.
And all the black people ain't making no money.
Right.
So then you can say, well, I'm only gonna fuck with white people. Well, white people, they're very cautious on who they fuck with, especially when you're black. So you're gonna really be.
You got yourself a little.
Right. You're gonna have to network though. You gotta finesse the whole net.
Right.
You know what I mean? So everybody's got to be involved. You know what I mean? You just got to watch your back from everybody on that.
Fact.
Only people that are already established, got money, that are already established, can play those games.
Right.
I got, multi-millions in the bank. Then I can say, I'm only gonna fuck with this guy.
Right.
I'm only gonna fuck with these people. I'm only gonna do this. I'm only gonna do that.
Right.
Now niggas like us.
Right.
Niggas like us got to drop them lobster traps wherever the fuck we can.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got to check traps from all.
Right.
You got to have different angles at every given moment. Like you said, we got to have cutting the cookies all kind of different ways.
Right.
And everybody's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You see this shit every fucking night.
Mm-hmm.
Watch people lose their minds trying to do this shit. And that's what I was saying, as who we are, as black people or black men,
right,
trying to do these things. And you had mentioned about how you were trying to maintain respect in your house, take care of your kids, be what they think or what they say one should be.
Right.
That would be respected as civil.
Yeah.
But because they don't respect us civilly, it doesn't matter. But then when we start talking to each other like this, trying to analyze certain situations and saying, all right, nah, fuck all that. If we can get our money up, we can do whatever the fuck we need to do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because we already know the dynamics of what happens when black men come around, especially in social settings.
Right.
That's all we do.
Right.
And it ain't no mistake that all security's black. It ain't no mistake that more black men are in there and more non-white women and white women and everybody else are in there. That ain't no mistake.
Right.
So these things are being set up intentionally. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it is. You do gotta be like very, very careful and cautious navigating through being black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
being
facts.
a black man. Yet at the same time, when I was mentioning on the other podcast that I did, that you couldn't talk to black people like this when I was coming up, because it was the gangbanging.
Mm-hmm.
Like the conversation, like we would be like, I'm from Pasadena, so I'm here in LA. The conversation is, nigga, where you from?
Right.
You I told you all those towns were so, like you said, each town had a city hall. They all had their own police force. They all had their, but somehow they're all, they miraculously bend. It's that culture, gangbanging culture.
Right.
They all go to county, then everybody goes back out and moves all around, and see the same shit.
Right.
So yeah, you couldn't do that when we were coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When we was kids, bro, it was like on site. People was just fighting and scrapping on site, fighting in the malls on site, fighting in the movie theaters on site.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you went, nigga, if you was in the wrong hood, nigga, it was
crazy.
It was on. Like, bruh, that shit went on
that shit was like a sport.
Bruh, like everywhere. Every fucking where.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the point where, like, I remember one time, bro. Now, I'm born and raised in Pasadena.
Yeah.
All right? My entire family, I got friends, family, everybody like a lot of close people. They all, you know, from the hood.
Right.
I never went that route.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, my dad was all in my ass and everything else. He wasn't having it. But I fought with him, but everything else, we be out, shit happened.
Yeah.
You know, shit happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was always there. But having said, yeah, bro, you would be out of, man, I seen, man, anywhere. Nigga, who is you? Where you from? You already know you're not from where I'm from.
Yeah.
So that was just the green light to,
yeah. Whatever.
And then that was it. That was it. And it could be, like sometimes the hood didn't even get out. It didn't even get to a hood. It's just where you from? What, nigga? This boop, 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 boop. And that was it. Everywhere. School, fucking, like I said, malls, fucking movies, amusement park. It was fighting the Magic Mountain. It was trying to get niggas at Disneyland.
That shit hard. That shit hit hard. Like the pandemic hit hard. That shit was like.
Bruh, the 80s was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn.
I mean, it was a lot of wild shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The riots was wild. Peace Treaty was wild. There was a lot of wild shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And to be...
Imagine being a young black dude from the hood caught in the middle of that shit. Like, that shit's going... Bro. Like, it changes you. There's a point in time where you just come from being mama's boy to, like, terrorizing the streets. There's a point where it's like something just changing you. When you young, it's like don't walk home. When you like 13, don't walk home. It's like damn, niggas is fighting now. Why we toting little Trey pounds at 14 and we lurk on bus stops and like it changes, yo. Like it really just like
I've always
from
been
a
like,
good kid to a motherfucking.
It's wild, yeah. It turns you wild because like I said, I've always been more curious than cautious.
Yeah.
So I would do stupid shit like that. Like, you know, riots when Rodney King and all that bullshit happened. Man, we jumped in our car. I jumped in my car. Like, everybody come in the car, you know, me and the homies, my cousin and my other friend, you know what I mean? We all hopped in the car to go down there, to go to Florence and Normandy, to go to the church and see the protest.
Yeah.
Bro, we went down there and made a wrong turn, like ended up making when we got to the corner, we made a right. And we kept going down deeper into the hood. Mm-hmm. And then shit got worse and worse and worse. Bro, they burning shit up, tearing shit up, running past the car, pulling niggas out the car if they was light. Nigga, if they was light, they was yanking them out the car, beating their ass. And my cousin...
This has been doing the riots?
Yeah, so my cousin, he's
so
light.
So it wasn't just in Watts, it was all around?
No. Well, they did it in Pasadena, but they just broke into some shit and ran out.
Yeah.
We were like, nah, we're gonna go into LA and go to the protest and see.
We ain't doing that.
Right, you know. I don't
want to come back to some shit.
Yeah, I just want to see some shit. You know what I mean? I'm just curious. Hop in the motherfucking car. Come on, fellas, let's go check it out.
Yeah. Now, Watts is considered East LA.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say East LA, like Whittier and all that. No, but Watts would be more like South Central, I would say.
South Central. Okay.
But
okay.
Man, you gotta ask homeboy from the, you know,
I got to
work.
ask bro.
He'll tell you.
I got to ask
He'll
bro.
tell you. It's
I gotta ask bro.
My dad's from Watts, and I remember and my grandmother used to live by the Knicks.
Yeah.
So I remember going over to my grandma's house until I was 13.
Yeah.
So I used to play in the neighborhood and everything else.
Yeah.
And my dad would leave me over there for 2 or 3 weeks at a time, you know, a week at a time. That was my grandmother, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that was that. And then I came back to Pasadena. Mm-hmm. So I remember always going down to 110 to get over there, and that's not really east. It's like you can have east of the 110, but that's not really East LA or East Side.
Yeah, fact. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it's real deeper. Yeah. Deeper. You know what I mean?
So Boyle Heights
all the way to
the east, right?
Yeah, it could go all the way to Alhambra, like Alhambra and Monterey Park. Those areas, they kind of borderline East Los Angeles.
Okay.
That's a whole other side of LA. Mm-hmm. A whole other side of LA.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo,
so it's not like here.
Yeah.
You know, like they right down the way over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we really, actually, wait a minute, because 110's going this way. Yeah, they right down the way, like right here.
Yeah.
This east over here is a little different.
All right, so look, you know the movie Blood In, Blood Out, right?
The essay movie?
Yeah. Where was that shot at? Like, what hoods was that based on?
Oh, I don't know.
Because the scenery.
It's supposed to be. They're around
the
here.
The scenery in that was like crazy. Like
I knew a dude that knew. Like
whoever directed that shit, they picked some nice locations.
Yeah, no,
like, to really.
It's done around here, but it's like done on that side. It's done on that side.
Damn.
So
it's crazy.
And that's their hood.
That motherfucking movie put that LA River on the map. Like it's to y'all, LA River always been there. But to outsiders who watching that shit, like everybody want to come here just to see that.
The LA River.
Yeah, everybody want to.
Bullshit.
All my old heads from
back in the
ain't
no water in the motherfucker, man.
Nothing. They want to see that shit. They want to see it. They gotta see the bridge and they gotta see the LA River. That is monumental to them niggas.
That's a borderline.
My uncles and them came out here like, yo, we want to see that shit we've been seeing on TV. We want to see the LA River.
Just that whole little.
Just that whole shit, so they can be like. All amazing, like, yo, this is where niggas used to die at. This is culture, like, this is gangbanging central right here. This is, you know some shit going on right here. They want to see, like,
it's just all that. Right there, huh?
Yeah, that shit to gangsters all around America that's not from LA. That spot right there is like a monumental spot. They gotta see it. They gotta see it.
You should.
Yeah, no. That's like. Tourist shit for gangsters from not from LA.
like that's the
X. That's the motherfucking box on a motherfucking checklist. They gotta see that.
I can imagine. Now that I think about it, I can imagine because
you know what I'm saying? That
I was
legendary.
silly like that at New York. I was silly when I went to New
legendary.
York like that.
And they want to see old heads want to see where DOC where he took that album cover out that whatever that statue he's
over on Melrose.
Yeah. They want to see that too.
I shot a video over there.
Yeah.
And shot that green.
Yeah, we'll see that.
King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Yeah, Kings. Yeah, exactly. Of course, that title is.
They got a bomb ass fucking.
Of course, they want to see all the other shit too. They want to see Watts, Compton.
There's a bomb ass Peruvian restaurant right across the street from that church.
For real?
Oh my, niggas be standing outside. They have a line and shit. Right across the street from that church.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. But anyway.
Talk about that shit on your hand, bro. Like this
Hebrew?
that's Hebrew, right?
Yeah.
Did you get that from Egyptian culture, or are you just straight Hebrew?
No, I'm not. Well, I've been reading, and so I've developed my own personal beliefs.
So is this like a verse?
It says I am that I am.
Okay.
So it's what Moses asked.
Like a proverb type of thing.
No, well, literally when Moses was at the burning bush.
Yeah.
And the Lord was telling him to go to Egypt.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, well, who am I going to tell him that sent me?
Right.
He said, you tell him I am that I am.
Yeah.
And so, see, now you done got me on some.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you got. You know what I'm saying?
So now, but as it's written,
we're
created in the image of,
right?
Of I am that I am.
Yeah.
And so, if we're created in that image, when we see each other, we see
facts.
You know what I'm saying? We see God. And so I would always trip. This is just, like I said, this is what I think. The animals recognize it. Nature recognizes it. Everyone recognizes who we are. And even the women. Because as it's written, God created man in his image, and then he created woman from man. And
so man came first, not the woman.
Of course.
A lot of people try to say that God is a woman.
Huh?
Let some people tell you that God's a woman.
Because they have a mind, they have a free mind to think that way.
You know what I'm saying?
So you have a free mind to.
The woman gave birth.
And
so
she has the same.
How did you get here without nobody giving birth to you?
Well, she comes from you. That's why when a man and a woman unite, they're
from the rib.
It's from the rib.
Yeah.
And so Adam named her woman of man. Adam named her. She didn't name herself.
Well, man.
Yeah. He said, I'm man of man, woman. See, so. Yeah. Well,
I don't know. Some niggas like really break it down.
Woman, nigga. He said woman means up man. I don't know if it's wool man. I don't know. Put the kibosh on that.
All right, so look, man. This is when the part of the interview where I interview you. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to your shit, interviewing you, Ghost. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple questions for you. You ain't think I was gonna catch you like that. You know what I'm saying? This is part of the podcast.